Good morning and welcome to another episode. It is about 5 a.m, so that's not great. Good news is we are in the new Leaf. So today we are testing out its long range and charging capabilities. I think it's a distance of about 350 miles. We've got a few errands to run, so we're sort of tying it in together. From here, I'm going over to Leicester to pick up Jonathan. Leaf got a full charge last night on our Zappy, so we're on 100%. It's honking down with rain and it's 4 degrees, so not brilliant conditions for the Leaf. So I'm not going to expect any results that are amazing, but I'm going to expect that it's usable. Fingers crossed. So let's go. Morning.
Morning.
How are we doing?
Oh, 5. Are we mad or what?
I reckon we are. What we saying, McDonald's? Do you want a coffee? Have you had a coffee?
It affects my bladder range.
Ah, does it? Okay.
No, I had a cup of tea.
Do you mind if I grab one?
No, of course not.
I'll be quick. Okay, so Jonathan has finally worked out Android Auto. We are going 112 miles. We have done 14.3 so far, 89% on the battery. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we'll get there in one go?
I think we should. It is raining. It's causing the old drag with EVs, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And you're driving as well.
Good.
If we do a nice sedentary 55, 56,
Yeah,
we'll get out of it.
I can tell you something, mate, that ain't happening. That 55, 56 business. Right, let's get out of here. See you there. Before we collected the new Nissan Leaf, we heard some stories that the ProPilot was temperamental and largely inoperational in wet conditions. So for us, today's conditions were just perfect, and I'm pleased to report that on the journey down, the ProPilot was faultless. And as you can see here from the clip, safety is paramount. 5 seconds off the wheel or with no human input, the car will start to bring on the friction brakes with an audible warning. Altogether, very impressive and very safe. Okay, I am charging at a hotel in Watford somewhere on a Polar charger. It's free to use, which is good. Just there you'll see a Tesla Model X that somebody's just plugged in and abandoned. That is bad form. And just there you'll see our Leaf plugged in, and it is 1 minute 45 seconds, 1.2 kilowatts, if you can see that. So all good. Got here with 14%, and I think it was not 98 miles, was it, John? Yes. So 98 miles, motorway speed, bad weather, so all good. I think we're going to be here for about 20 minutes. Okay, just charged up to 83%, took 34 minutes. We're now heading 24 miles down the road to Guildford. No, somewhere.
Yeah, it is
Guildford, and then we're off to Colchester. I'm really annoyed about that Tesla. Really annoyed. Nobody can use that AC charger because he's just abandoned his Model X there. Okay, I am at a place called Dartford Bridge Harvester. Jonathan found it, it's on Polar, it's free to use, why wouldn't we use it? We've still got 30% of the battery left. We've done 180 miles and it has been painless and it's been good. No problem at all. The reason we stopped here is because we're going to get some food and we're both busting for the loo because we're getting old. So far, so good. battery temperature. That was another question that came up. The battery temperature is, it's just over halfway. I'm going to take a picture of it anyway, just to show you. So it's good and easy. It's been very, very easy. When I look back at the previous Leaf, driving this has been, apart, take away the ProPilot and all the other gubbins and all the tech, just the charging on its own so far has been no problem at all. Just one charge, driven away, second charge, this one here, and it's just charging away nicely. I don't think we're going to have any problems getting up to Colchester, picking up another Leaf and driving it back to Leicester. I think it's going to be very, very easy, by which point we would have completed about 350 miles if my maths is right. So far so good. Anyway, I'm going for some food. Okay, we've just finished eating. We spent about an hour waffling and eating and not rushing. Yeah, drinking cold coffee, which was nice. So the battery temperature has gone up a little bit. It's gone up about that much. But it's
nowhere near the red.
It's still under the red. Yeah, it's still quite a way under the red. I think another rapid might bring it up to that next notch. But it's charged to 95% and it's all groovy.
Yeah.
I am at South Mims. I've had a bit of a slow drive because I've had to follow Jonathan. One thing I've started to realise is just how capable this car is when you sit behind somebody who's doing 55, 60 miles an hour. Jonathan's employing the normal driving technique of a 24 kilowatt Leaf. I'm sat behind him and my kilowatt hours per mile has gone up to 3.9 from 3.5, and on that last leg it was 4 kilowatts per mile. Sorry, 4 miles per kilowatt hour, I beg your pardon. So it's doing really well. Battery temperature's dropped down a little bit as well. I'm charging now. Let me take a photo of the battery temperature actually, just get that. And I'm charging at 40 kilowatt. That's with the battery temperature as it is. And there is somebody else charging on another post next to me, so I think that might be affecting it. But this is an Ecotricity Rapid. Very rare that you see 50, and to be honest, it's only now that we can see the actual number without standing there in front of the screen doing the maths. So I've done 303.8 miles, which is good, and it's averaged 4 miles per kilowatt hour over the whole journey. That's gone up because I've been following Jonathan. It's all good. Really no issues with the charging, which is the big thing. So many people were saying, oh, I've tried rapid charging it and it's not worked. Admittedly, I have been driving a little bit slower than I would. On the way down we were doing 65-70 and 70-70. On the way after we picked up the Leaf, we've been driving a little bit slower, so maybe that's had some effect. But as it stands, it's charging away fine. I've now got 27%, 47 miles. I'm going to take it to, I don't know, probably about 60%, and that'll be me. I'll be up the road. So happy days. Now in the last 100 miles, I could really feel the quality and range capabilities as I followed Jonathan in the older Leaf. For every 1% of the battery I used, I was covering 2 miles. I had time to reflect on the advances the Leaf has made in its 7-year life. Lane departure warning and blind spot monitoring. Apple CarPlay gives access to any navigation system you choose. The excellent ProPilot is a must for all long journeys, and along with e-pedal, in my opinion, should be industry standard. Acceleration has improved from fun to exciting, and the image improvements are fantastic. For the price you pay and the tech inside, the Leaf is firmly at the top of our list. Good work, Nissan. Okay, I'm home, and just to give you a few figures, I've got back with 20%. It says 20%, 35 miles, 4.1 miles per kilowatt hour, 369.7. It's a little bit more than that because I didn't trip it, so it's probably closer to 375. Genuinely, I've had a really good day driving the new Leaf. I just couldn't think of a reason not to have it. And that is absolutely as genuine as it gets. If I could get rid of the Tesla now and take the Leaf, I would. That's the truth. Even with the supercharger network. And that's a big thing for us, is knowing that we can go anywhere with it. But actually, I think you can go anywhere with this. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in another episode coming in not many days after this one. It might involve me and Jonathan again. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. See you later.